Friends, I want you to remember this. I posted about when you're angry, here are different ways to come back to your body. Or somebody mentioned, why did I spend all this time talking with a therapist? This was helpful. Well, look, every diagnosis, every mode of healing, everything. Look around you. Look it. It's all made up. We made it up. Your diagnosis, their diagnosis, the color of our hair, made up. Made up. What we call it, that a thing falls from the sky, made up. We made it up. And so this is what I'm telling you, Beebs. Like sometimes we're mad at science, or we're mad at our parents, or we're mad at people that they've been handing us old data. But baby, people just made it up. And then they passed it along. This is true. Yes, until we see a different part and we make up what that means. Baby, we make up things all the time, and people hand us things. This is called a penny. No, it's actually called a nickel. You know why it's called a nickel? Because somebody said, let's call it a nickel. And everyone agreed, yes, we shall call it a nickel. Like all we do is fiddle around and find something and name it. And then other people agree, yes, that is what we call it. Oh, that is the truth. I know, I've heard it. 5 people said that before. So it must be true. See what I mean, baby? It's all made up. It's all made up. So I believe, the story I believe, that I love. And even if I woke up dead and it was all wrong, honey, I love this story. I love the story that I was created. I was created by the Creator. That I came after the Creator, them. They thought things, said words, and made things happen. They made creation. Creation, the earth, the water, the sky, space, the cosmos. They had creation make creatures. Let the earth bring forth creatures of the earth. Let the sea bring forth creatures of the sea. Let the air bring forth. Let the air. And it was good. And then they said, let us make man in our image. You know what the first thing they told us was? That they're creative. The first thing they did was be like, look, I create stuff. And hey, I created this thing and I created that thing, and they have a job to create other things. That's super dupes. But now we want to create something in our image. I am a fractal of the Creator that created me. In everyone that was created by the Creator is a fractal, a gift, a piece of their creativity. We were created to be here and create. To be fruitful. What does it mean? Doesn't mean just have children. It means do things with your beautiful, beautiful brain. You have a beautiful brain that's different from the brains of the creatures. It's just different. You can imagine a thing, and then you can speak it, and then you can action it into being. Because it's a law of nature, of the Creator of the nature. So, what am I saying? Honey, your life, how you experience yourself in your life is a story. You've been accepting the story that other people, you know why you think you're away? Because somebody told you you were and you agreed. They said, you're a nickel. You know what? You don't learn like me, so you're stupid. And you're like, I'm stupid. You don't have to keep agreeing with them. You don't. Find something, someone you do agree with. Here's what I agree with. That I am a creator, created by the Creator, loved before I was ever known. purposeful. Loving you. Ready to rest this face because, whoo, honey, it's been learning a lot of stuff. And I want to share this with you. I love you. You don't have to keep telling yourself a story that somebody else has been telling you about you or about God or about how smart you are or stupid you are or what you need to do aside from learn how to get friendly with you. And here's another thing. People think there are a lot of people who have a problem with God, and what they really have is a problem with people who wanted to manipulate them by using God's name. Honey, look. People do awful things in the name of everything. They use language to do awful things to other people because they accept it. But we're not mad at language. Right? We get mad at money. Money's the problem. Power's the problem. Honey, it's the stuff in here. The culture is only a problem because all somebody had to do was 4 generations ago get them to believe in lack and pass it on as tradition. And oof, you got a whole culture of people who don't believe that they belong, that they can, that they're smart enough, that they're capable. Because somebody could come and say, are you even almost aware of what is possible for you? And they're like, the trauma. I gotta heal that first. Honey, tradition, the trauma that's handed down, yeah, it gets in our bones, but it's not the only thing that gets in our bones. You get to decide if everything that came before is the thing that determines what happens. You get to decide who you're gonna believe. You get to decide who to believe. Me? I want to believe that before time began, I was known. I was known and I was loved. And I was called forth. And everything that's ever happened to me or not happened to me, there is a purposeful place. Perhaps it was ordained because I've walked through it, not hacked my way out of it, not had somebody deliver me out of it, some other human, right? That I know how to serve people and I can be productive in the things that I create that serve other people out of the overflow of my heart. I love that story. I love it. It's so much better than the story that I used to have of being abandoned. My mama was a teenager when she had me. They didn't want me. Unwanted pregnancy. See what a mess I've made of their life. Look, I can never focus on anything. My brain is broken. I'm traumatized. Because, honey, I told myself and other people, whoever listened, that story. But that's not what I'm telling anymore. And I'm telling you, you also get to decide. You also get to decide. Honey, you may be freaky, but you are not so freaky that what you think about yourself, you're the only one that's ever thought that. You look at people who have done anything in this life that has changed the needle in any way, and those people, honey, stuff came up against them. Because when you intend to do something, you're always going to have disruption. Always, always. It's a law of nature. A law of nature. Like. So, I know I'm riled up. I'm not really riled up. I'm excited. I'm excited for your heart. I'm excited for my heart. And now, I'm going to see, can I rest this face a minute?